Hi everyone. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. Last time I spoke with you guys was in May. I wanted to give you an update since then. Last time I spoke with you guys, I was starting to feel a little bit better. Felt like I was really getting somewhere. My doctor at that point had said maybe 1 to 3 months until I would get my IV out. So I felt pretty good about everything. I usually see my doctor at the end of the month. So, when beginning of July hit, I wasn't feeling too hot. I literally did a 180 overnight, and I just was so sick. I was in bed every day, slept about 5 to 6 hours a day. Just was so weak. I couldn't get up to go to the kitchen, go to the bathroom. It was just very overwhelming. Had a lot of joint pain. Headaches were excruciating, burning headaches in my neck, everywhere. Just everything hurt. I felt dizzy. I was clumsy, bumping into things all the time. My speech had been slurred. Definitely seeing just a lot of symptoms. So I was really getting panicky, really frustrated. I started getting mouth sores. They were really, really bad. So excruciating, and it just was bad. So I saw my doctor. She said, at this point I don't feel like the Rocephin is doing anything anymore. So she said, I'm just going to take you off that and take your IV out. I was definitely happy to get the IV out, a little disappointed that it wasn't under better circumstances. I kind of figured when I got the IV out it was going to be because I was getting better and going into remission. So I was a little bummed, but extremely grateful to get that out. And she decided to start me on a high dose of Malarone, and it's an anti-malaria drug. They use this for babesia. And that's really what she felt like was stirring things up. She said, we can't get a hold on this babesia, and I just really feel like that's the culprit right now that's making me feel so yucky. That's always her term, yucky. She cracks me up. So I said, okay. She said, I'm also going to put you on Biaxin. And she wanted to up my dose of my artemisinin. I had been on artemisinin before, and I had sensitivities of it when I first started IV treatment a long time ago. And I had some sensitivity, so I was a little concerned her upping it. She had wanted to up it 5 caplets 3 times a day, so that was a lot. And I usually do that 10 days apart, 3 days in a row. And she also wanted to do a pulse dose as well of homeopathic drugs Monday through Friday, and then give myself a break on the weekends. So she said, I'm really hitting you hard and aggressively, so you might feel pretty horrible the first couple weeks. So I was pretty prepared to feel, pretty crappy. But I actually didn't feel as bad as I thought, which kind of got me concerned because I wasn't seeing a pattern. And most Lyme patients, when you start a treatment, you see somewhat of a pattern. You'll go a good couple days, a bad couple days, or a good couple weeks, bad couple weeks. I wasn't seeing that pattern, so that was kind of concerning me. My mouth sores actually got worse. They were so bad that I couldn't eat for almost a week. I was eating jello and soup and macaroni and cheese, pretty much anything that was easy to get down. They were just so bad. So I had called her and told her, and she said, let's up your Valtrex to 1,000 milligrams and see how you do. I immediately started to feel better with the mouth sores. Went to see her a couple weeks ago. She does feel like we're moving in the right direction. My sweats had immediately gotten better after I started the Malarone, the night sweats. Joint pain slightly better, spasms slightly better. Definitely had more energy in August. So I was definitely seeing some improvements, slight and slow improvements, but improvements. My only concern was some of my neurologic stuff started coming back. I was getting a lot of numbing and tingling in my feet and my legs, so I was a little concerned about that. She said, it's normal. She said sometimes there's certain things that start to elevate when you start new treatment and other things that start to dissipate. So, I was trying to have a good attitude about it. I think her overall concern is that I haven't been exercising. I just don't have the energy and the stamina for it. I'm really trying to do that. In fact, I'm going to try to go for a bike ride tonight, so crossing my fingers that'll work out. So, I'm really trying to force myself to do that. And I've also been kind of bummed. I have gained a significant amount of weight over the past couple months, which a lot of my friends and family are really happy because they said I was, looking quite awful. I was very thin, down to, 110 pounds, and I just didn't look healthy. I'm 5'6", so to be that weight, you just don't look good, and I was sunken in, and my eyes were dark, so a lot of people said that, I definitely looked better. It's just been hard because I haven't been able to fit in my clothes, and I'm constantly shopping, having to buy new clothes. I just can't afford to be doing that anymore. So I really want to try to lose just a little bit of weight. The amount of weight I had gained was about 45 pounds, so that was a significant amount of weight in a short amount of time. So, and she also said that was part of the Lyme. I mean, you tend to either lose a lot of weight or you gain weight. So, she also said that's also the toxins in my body from detoxing and things like that, so that can happen as well. So, overall, I feel like I'm slightly getting somewhere. I'm definitely a little better than last month. I'd say much better. My parents have noticed my speech hasn't been slurred. My husband said my energy seems better. I seem more vibrant in, my skin and my face, and, so we're getting somewhere. We're on the right path. I do have some big news before I go. My husband and I have been contemplating starting a family for a while now, and I had hesitated because of being so sick. But at this point, I'm kind of sick of waiting for my life to start. And we live over top of a garage, an apartment, close to my parents. It's on their property. So we have a lot of family that is willing to be there to help out and everything. So we're looking into the surrogacy right now. We met with an agency last weekend, and we're very, very excited. I've always wanted kids. I babysat off and on when I felt well enough to do it over the years, and I'm just really excited to start a family. I'm 32. I'm definitely ready. And I'd like to have at least one or two kids. So I'm hoping we can do it. The only risk of it is that we might have multiples. So that kind of scares me. And I've definitely had off and on fears of being a good mom. I want to be there for my kids. I don't want to be too sick to go take them out to play, and I want to do the things that most moms can do. And, I know I'm not going to be able to do everything. I know there are going to be days that I'm going to need my mom or my mother-in-law to come over and help, and that I'm going to be on the couch and not feel so great, and my husband's going to have to take over. Which is hard for me it's very hard for me to accept help from people, especially when it comes to my health, and I know it's going to be harder when it comes to my kids. So it's just something I have to get used to, but I'm really excited. My husband's ecstatic. He can't wait to be a daddy. So I will keep you updated on how things are going with that. I see my doctor, which is really good news. She said she felt like she could see me another 2 months. Normally I see her once a month, but this is the first time ever that I could see her in 2 months. So I'm taking that as a good sign as well. So I will give you an update. We won't be seeing her now till end of October. So I'll give you an update in October and let you know how things are going, and I apologize that it's been so long. I know some of you have wondered where I've been, and I really hope everybody's feeling well, or at least as well as can be expected, and they're headed in the right direction. So I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Mwah. Much love. Alright. Talk to you soon. Bye.